I gotta say, the glow that this place gives off is very heavenly slash ethereal slash just gorgeous. I mean, my gripes about them including a lot of things from Ocarina of Time, including this thing, like I mentioned before. I think this really jumped the shark in how much they can cram in from that game as like references and Easter eggs and all that. But I am not gonna deny just how beautiful this place looks. They really did a good job in bringing this place to life in HD. But alas, gotta head back to our own time period. Cause there's a lot we gotta take care of back in the present. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Right, I was carrying them around all the while I was inside that temple. Well done, adventurer. Oh, Goose sees what she was looking for. Goodness, yes! It's the Dominion rod you found in the temple! But that thing has been around for quite some time. I can see from here that its magic has been exhausted. Oh, what am I to? I thought at last I could return to the sky. I have completely forgot the spell would once again. The spell that would once again bestow my magic. I guess kind of weird to read. It can't be helped. I suppose I'll just have to look at the statues that respond to the rod. It's decided. That's what we'll do. You mean that's what I'll do? That's what I'll do indeed. You just go eat whatever food you eat. What does she eat anyways? What is her digestion system? Yeah, you just flop away and just hop like that. Hey, wait! What did you do to the Dominion rod? She's gone. Let her leave, but she's sort of been any help to us. I suppose the use this rod is really just for baggage, but what are you gonna do? Hmm. Did she say something about returning to the sky? I mean, hops like that, you'd think she'd be able to, I don't know, fly up there? The last piece of the mirror is also said to be in the heavens, coincidentally. If we can store magic to the Dominion Rod, maybe it'll come in handy. So we can see on the items that the Dominion Rod has kind of lost its luster, like a lot of it. So because that's now been withered down by losing its magic in the present, we cannot make it function like we could back in the Temple of Time. Keep in mind, it could only do that back in the past because that's where it belonged. And now that it's in present day, it's no longer going to be of use to us until we can find a way to restore the magic that laid within it once upon a time. Then what am I doing? I shouldn't just walk around like this. I can warp. So first things first, to begin our quest of restoring the magic to the David Rod, we're gonna warp back to Castle Town. I mean, we really don't have to. I'm sure we could go find out where we can get to the sky. Cause probably that's where our last location lies, but I just want to show on the map what this looks like. But I'm sure we could go ahead and do the travel to the sky without having to go to Castletown to look at the map. I'm just doing this just for the sake of being like very thorough. Greetings, Mr. Lake. I have come to deliver a letter. It's a letter from Renato. Oh, we haven't heard from Renato in a while. It's been a hot minute, and then some, since we heard from him. Onward to mail! Nice to know that some things haven't changed. The postman's still as diligent as ever. Always rely on him to help us out in a pinch. So let's see what does Renato have to mention to us. That's not it. That's our skills. Actually, hold on a second. Ah, I really never took a look at this before, actually. Look at all of our hidden skills. That's pretty cool. About Ilia's memory. Link, there's something about Ilia's memory that I wish to tell you. I know you're busy, but come visit me in my sanctuary in Kakariko Village. Alright! In all of our travels and our realm hopping between the Twilight and the Light Realm, I guess, you probably forgot about Ilia at this point. Yeah, at this point in the game, she's no longer a prominent story character, and I wouldn't blame you forgot about her, cause the devs certainly did. Which is such a sham, because you'd think she would be of some importance to you, because of how heavily she was featured early on in the game. But we've gone quite a long time without even thinking about her. And now the game rears its ugly head by showing us that letter from Renato, reminding us that Ilia exists, that she still has her own problems to deal with. Like her amnesia, for one. We never really cured that, did we? But apparently, Renato might finally have a way to fix that. When are we gonna get around to that? Shortly-ish. We might do it after we check on the map here in Thomas Bar. Cause after this visit, I'm not sure we'll be visiting Thomas Bar that much anymore, since it really has not that much purpose to us besides trying to find out where these pieces of the Mirror of Twilight reside. You can see that Chad's gone. He's the only one that hasn't done anything outside of this bar yet. And he happens to be in Kakariko now. That's pretty convenient, because I was planning to go there anyways. At least sooner or later. Check on the children if you head that way, Lake. Yeah, we gotta check on those tykes too. Haven't seen them in a hot minute either. It's just been a hot minute since we've seen Kakariko at all, it feels like. I mean, we've gone to so many other places and explored a lot more of Hyrule since then that Kakariko just seems like a memory by now. But it's never a bad time to revisit old stomping grounds, so we are gonna make tracks to Kakariko right now, actually. Let's go do that while that's on the mind. Man, a lot has gone down since we were last here. Can't remember the reason we were last here at all. I think it was when we were fixing that bridge that connects Hyrule Field to the eastern entrance of Castletown. That must have been the last time we were here. Sora Boy's actually the prince of the Sora tribe. If I got to know him better, maybe I could have gone and met the royal family and been a princess or something. You wish. I really let a big fish get away. The Zoras are like part fish, Beth. They're not all fish. I'm actually gonna spend some time to talk to the residents of Kakariko before we go speak to Renato. Just to catch up with them. It has been a long time since we've seen them at all. Right! I forgot about this detail too. When you fund the Malamar branch in Castletown, the dancing extends to his source shop, so to speak, back in Kakariko. Welcome to the Malamar flagship store, brother! We are currently holding a grand opening sale at our brand new store in Castletown. Come one, come all! You will buy it now if you're smart at Malamart. Considering I still have 3 blue potions in my reserves right now, that ain't no lie. And I did get those from Malamart when I was going through that sledding saga. Together we can do anything. You will buy it now. I'm so smart at Battlebart. Let's speak to the owner himself, the one who's caused this entire infection of dancing. Hey, Link, buy something. And he's still as diligent as ever with business. That little demon baby's gonna grow up to be like a ruthless tycoon someday. I can see that happen. I mean, he's practically a prodigy at that at such a young age. He would be really, really foolish to ignore his life's calling. Now let's check out the hot spring. See if the Goron's up on the Eldin spring has anything different to say. Highly doubt it. It's always worth checking out, though. Here they are. See the chief, and we're thankful now we're able to come back to the village again. This town is also attacked. I fear the townsfolk will need supplies, so my son and I brought some things down. Tonight my son opens a shop down below. Yeah, I tried to get the blue potions there, but they cost twice as much as they did back at Castletown's Malamart. That's why I went to Malamart to get those potions at all when I was going through the sledding stuff. Going down here. Shop from simple bottles to exotic ones, you have all kinds. I wonder if I can visit, I think Tala was his name. I haven't seen him in a long time either. He's probably still back at his post up top here. Hey, you! It's been a long time, hasn't it? How'd you get to be so awesome, Link? I mean, gee, you're good with the sword and bow. Ah, I can't wait to grow up. I can't do much, but at least I try really hard. Growing up isn't all what it seems to be, little man. But at least he's ambitious, I'll give him that. Yeah, I thought I could do like a diamond strike like you can at Ocarina of Time to save yourself from any fall damage. If I could do that, I wasn't fast enough to pull it off. Doesn't matter though. There's hot springs all around this village, like I'm in any danger of actually dying. I'll park my little butt off there right now. And now I can miss Renato, I'm pretty sure here, in the Church of Kakariko. Who are you, little human? The young lady's acquaintance? Were you the one that I beat up back at the Goron Mines? Or are you someone different? I think that was you. You were Virus, right? You're now Darbus. I guess it has been a long time since you forgot about me. Darbus happened to hear that an acquaintance of one of our brothers had lost her memory and was in some trouble. Me? I came down here because I have a little something to discuss with the shaman. At least the Gorons are trying to lend a helping hand, even though they can't do much. It's so nice of them to try and assist in some way. Did you hear the shaman said? Ah, I have been waiting for you, Link. Fortune has smiled upon us. If things go well, we should be able to help Ilia recover her memory. Do you know Toma's friend, Shad? Well, it seems he is researching the heavens, and he has come here to see the statue in the basement of the sanctuary. And as I've learned, when Ilia was saved, she overheard someone talking about the Rod of the Heavens, or something like that. God Elder believes that to help her regain her lost memories, we must piece together the fragments of her past. Which means, if we work our way backward from the very place she lost her memory, we may find something that will restore it. Now that we, now that we, now, now we must retrace Ilia's path. I'm certain it was Telma who cared for her before she arrived in this village, was it not? It would be best to speak with her first. Please, take this, Telma. And now we have Renato's letter. Carefully details how to treat Ilia to get her memory back. Shades me to say it, but to be honest, I cannot buy Telma's company. We have a fine chance, Link. You can tell even he is a little fed up about how much Telma was hitting on him. I mean, let's call a spade here. That's what Telma was trying to do. She was trying to get that shot in its pants. Let's be real about that. She was not being, like, stealthy or subtle about it. That's what she was trying to do. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Oh my, can't be surprised if it isn't Link. What a coincidence, meeting you in a place like this. How very odd. Say, old boy, do you remember when I told you about the legend of the sky beings known as the Uka? Yes, well, there's something about it that's been bothering me, so I came here to snoop about. To think that you would appear here with such perfect timing. You really are a rather extraordinary fellow, aren't you? I found it at long last. Observe this statue. It's the same one as the manuscripts my dear father left me. There are many similar statues around Hyrule, but this one seems to be different. Here, look at the belly. There's something written there, you see? This too was in my father's notes. It's called skywriting, I believe. Awaken us with the word that breaks the seal. Yes, indeed, that's what it says. Wait a moment. Isn't that Ilia a friend of yours? It's really tragic how she lost her memory. And that raw the heavens she mentioned. I'm sure it has something to do with the word that breaks the seal. Isn't there any way to restore her memory? I'm certain it would help us figure all this out. Statues, the word that breaks the seal, the raw the heavens. It just gets odder and odder. Now Ilia's memory is the last clue we have to solving this strange puzzle about the heavens. Link, what shall we do? Date's getting odd and odd, you say? Sounds like a fantasy game or something like that. Imagine. Alright, so we got a lot that just got dumped on us. Apparently Ilia's memory might be the key to helping us restore the rod back to its former glory. That's the Cliff Notes version I'm giving to you. Furthermore, we'll have to start working backwards to see if we can find a clue to restoring Ilia's memory. So first off, we're gonna go to Telma because the last place that Ilia was at before she landed at Kakariko was at Telma's bar. So I guess we're going back to that sooner than I thought. Should probably remember to do that first before I ended up coming back here. Well, anyways, let's show this off to Telma and see what she has to say. Ooh, well, it is from Renato, the shaman. All this writing and he doesn't bother to mention a thing about little old me? Huh, honey, that's what I call rude. Well, there's no accounting for the foolishness of a man, and at least I understand Ilia's situation now. Of course I can lend a hand for that adorable little girl. What else do I know? The first one to bring Ilia to the shop was that doctor. Maybe he knows something, but he's a crusty old bat, that's for sure. Ah, I've got it. Honey, you go ahead and take this to him. The magic little paper will get that codger talking. An invoice for the town doctor's running tab, which is an astronomical sum. I'm not sure we can see this in like specific detail, or it's actually said on the invoice. I did see some numbers on that, but basically, this is an invoice that shows the number 175,480,000. So it's likely the number of rupees the doctor owes Telma. That's a pretty big yikes if you ask me. It sure would be nice if she started remembering things soon, eh, Link? I wonder what else you'd say. That girl's ring will come back. Don't just wait around for things to happen, you hear me? You make sure you take care of what needs doing, okay? Not sure what we ought to do. I'll go show your face in Kakariko. Okay, even she tells you that. So she's basically like a hint, sort of character at this point. Well, at least she is helping out in some way. Alright, I got a little confused in where to go next because we haven't seen the doctor's building that much, but I think I remember where to go. So we have to head to the east side of Castletown to first find the doctor's shop. And it's open this time around. I don't think it was open the last time I tried to enter this building. What's that? Just I wonder who it might be. I see the admirable young lad who was willing to help the Zora boy for nary a single rupee. Just what is it you want, lad? A physical? You have some money, don't you? By the way, that girl Ilia didn't mention anything about me, did she? Yeah, what a creep! A rude doctor and a creep at that. There's many more important things going on right now, mister. Like, investigate this. Well, look, I can't pay this off right now. I can see Telma's hired you as some sort of having a strong army, but she'll have to wait. Oh, look, lad, if I'd been able to sell the wooden statue that young lady had, I would have been able to get the money. But see, I accidentally spilled medicine all over that little carving, which made it stink awfully. I put it outside to dry, but then, well, it was stolen. Who goes around stealing people's stuff like that? What a world! You always have to be on guard, eh? Oh, look, Mr. Heavy. At any rate, neither the money nor the carving is here, so I can't repay you. Now, to work, to work. So this might be a little cryptic, but there is a way we can get that statue. Let's see if he has anything else to say. You're a persistent little bug, eh? I said I'd neither the money nor the wooden statue, you great lout. I can't return what I don't have. Ugh, I can't get rid of that medicine stench. I don't have any money. When I raise misfortune, it pours. Remember that, lad. So I'm pretty sure this is your cue. To change into wolf form, and then use your senses. Wow, even he's not afraid of the wolf form either. Maybe it's due to his glasses. That's gotta be it. It's gotta be because of his glasses that he doesn't recognize us as a threat. The kangaroo stench are sensed here. Pretty sure we go outside. Or nope, that's for the find. So maybe that crate will help us investigate this mess. We get the reek fish scent to learn of the medicine scent. And that's gonna point us to going back outside. He doesn't care we break his pottery either. That guy really is in his own little world. We'll go back in a sense form. Oh, wait, there's a chest over there. Alright, this might be a little, this might be a little needy of me to do, but I'm getting that chest. I didn't know that was there before. Let's be careful this time. There we go. And reward is just some rupees. I was really concerned about the prize inside. I was just more concerned about actually getting the dang thing to begin with. Hang on. It's nighttime, so this should be the perfect opportunity for me to fall this stench quickly. If I'm fast enough, I might be able to locate where the statue is. So this little, like, side quest of sorts, you'd think this would take, like, a bit of time for you to do? No, this side quest of getting the rod, its power back, takes quite a while, surprisingly. It's kind of a long quest in itself. You're looking at that one statue that Ilia had, aren't you, dear? Think it's a coincidence that I happen to know it got stolen from the doctor's place? No. Yes, I'll admit it. I took it. But then I was attacked by some sort of skeletal dog beasts who took it from me. I don't know why those beasts were after a statue. I thought it likely she was in a dangerous spot, though. Those fiends lurk just outside the southern gate. Unfortunately, they only come out at night. And another thing, they always move around as a pack. You won't get that statue back unless you give them all a thrashing. That statue sounds like a key to getting Ilia's memory back. You must get it back. Always count on the kitty to help us out in a pinch. So I'll follow Luis's directions and head to the southern gate. It's a perfect time that it's night right now. That way we'll be able to encounter those skeletal beasts she mentioned. Those are stallhounds. They're basically skeletal dogs. And what'd you know it? Here they are. Gotta deal with them as a pack before the sun rises too. So I'm not letting these guys go away before we get that statue back. And there we have it. Simple as that. This oddly shaped statue is said to have once belonged to Ilia. It might be a clue that'll help get her memory back. Now that we have that, we can warp to Kakariko and show that statue to her. Wow, what a sight to warp back to! Alright, moving on from that. That was a weird place to warp back to. Right behind Epona. Okay. So we're gonna equip that. Let's show it to Ilia. So we'll go inside. And approach her with this. What is this? I remember something. I was confined somewhere. Yes, and I was saved by whoever was confined with me. And when that person set me free, they gave me the statue. Yes, I remember that much. But that means that person is still in trouble. Oh, what is wrong with me? I can't remember where that place was. I remember! I thought I had seen that somewhere before. That belonged to the tribe that protected the highly royal family long ago. They worked in secret, so they lived in a lonely, forgotten place. But I heard that tribe dwindled in the prolonged wars. If you want to find that hidden village, look for a path leading to Lanira province on the far side of the Bridge of Eldin. But a rock slide blocked the way to the village long ago, so you can't get there anymore. What? Oh, I do not mean to worry you, little human. Problems like these are not problems of Gorons. Wow, Darvis left with a huge thud, didn't he? Our patriarch Darvis will be waiting for you up ahead. Look at your map to see where. I will try to find the path beyond the Bridge of Eldin that leads to the Lanira province. And thus this whole side quest continues. Be prepared. This little detour, I use that term loosely, is gonna take you to all sorts of places. But the next place it's gonna be taking you to, it's been one I've been looking forward to, I'm not gonna lie, the entire game. This little remote location, it may not be, like, hugely important in the grand scheme of things, but I have been looking forward to getting to this place for so long. It is legitimately one of my favorite locations to go to in Twilight Princess. And I'm so ready to get to it next time. I know exactly where that location is because I do remember seeing it on our way through the Lanera province. It's not that far from Castletown, so we'll warp over to that town's portal and then head from there to find wherever this location resides. So that's what we'll be doing next time. Until we meet again, farewell for now.